So I have a few different skills, all of which I'm pretty good at, but I'm not exactly great at just one or two of them. I can solve a Rubik's Cube, which I'll show you here in a second, faster than most people who compete at Rubik's Cube competitions can. I play chess as well. At my peak rating, I was in the top 5% of all online chess players. And, it didn't actually get me a whole lot. What did it do? It helped me win $130 in prize money from school chess tournaments. With the Rubik's Cube, what did it really do? I mean, it's cool, I can solve one at a talent show, but it doesn't actually provide me a whole lot of benefit. When you're scattered, you don't get really good at one specific thing. Think about it as, islands. If you branch out to 8 different islands at once, you're never going to reach one because you're going to fall short in all 8 different areas. So what I'm suggesting is that you focus all on one thing. You don't want to be jack of all trades. If you focus on one thing, it means that you align all of your thoughts to it and all of your time to it. Think about a comparison of monks and religion. So if monks are going to dedicate their entire life to God and to prayer and to spirituality, they are going to be so much more advanced in that level than just your average person who goes to church once in a while, for example. And no, I'm not saying that the gym, prayer, and improving your overall health is a bad thing. Not at all. Completely the opposite, because these things improve your life. What I am saying is that the top 0.1% make everything. If you're average or pretty good at a few different skills, you will not get rewarded for that. The results, your input is not proportional to your output. The top 1% make everything. There are thousands of professional athletes at every single different sport, but most of those professional athletes are not making a whole lot of money. They're making, essentially an average salary. It's only the top 1% or top 0.1% of professional athletes that are making the $1 million salaries and playing on TV, right? If you think about it, yeah, I won $130 from chess, and I spent maybe 2,000 hours on the game of chess. Think about it, Magnus Carlsen has made 90,000 times the amount of money I have from chess. Has he spent 90,000 hours into the game of chess? No, he has not. You can even say in dating, 20% of the guys get 80% of the girls. And it's because input is not proportional to output. And so what does this mean? This means that in order to achieve a higher level of success at one thing, you have to align all of your thoughts to it, all of your actions to it, and focus on one exact thing. If you become the best fisherman in the world, or chess player, or baseball player, you're not only going to achieve money, status, or whatever, but you're going to achieve enjoyment, genuine enjoyment from being the best at that very thing. You can also build connections. So if you want to start something else, it's a whole lot easier to do it once you've reached one of those islands or become the best at one thing. So for example, Gordon Ramsay could become a better guitarist than you could if you both wanted to become guitarists. Why is that? Because he's famous. He could reach out to the best guitar teachers in the world. He could buy hundreds of hours of lessons, and because he's financially stable, he could spend all of his time and every single piece of energy into playing guitar. In Japan, their culture is a lot different. They focus on being the best at one specific thing, whether it's preparing sushi in a certain way or, building buildings or something like that. But in America, this culture is very different. You have lots of different habits, lots of different focus, and this doesn't lead to a whole lot of success. So I've said it before and I'll say it again. Your input is not at all proportional to your output. Michael Phelps did not at all have balance. He won 28 gold medals, 3 silver medals, 2 bronze medals, and he had 1 fourth place finish and 1 fifth place finish, and one of those was when he was 15. Now, what did he do? Was he pretty good at cooking or playing the clarinet? No. He was incredibly good at the sport of swimming. And that's what you remember him for. That's what he'll always be remembered for. But do you think he had a whole lot of balance in his life? Do you think he was focused on one thing or the other? No, he achieved greatness because he focused on one specific thing, aligned all of his thoughts, all of his actions to it. Hope you enjoyed. It's getting pretty dark, so